Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to another song review. Today we're going to be listening to The Day I Tried to Live by Soundgarden. This is a live performance. It says Download Festival 2012. It was the winner of last week's poll. I'll pop it in here for you to see. It was a very close poll too, as you can see right here. I love popping things in like that. So I think what I'm going to do is sit here and watch them all, and then over time you'll eventually see them because I feel like I don't want to leave any of these go. I think I need to check them all out. But today we're going to start with The Day I Tried to Live. Let's pop our headphones on, turn it up, and here we go. I don't know where Download Festival is. I feel like it's not in the US. I don't know where. I'll look into that afterwards. Voice. That guitar sounds a tiny bit familiar to me. I don't know how to describe it. Descending sound, maybe? I love just listening to him sing. That sound. Thought I was gonna do it again. You know what I mean, probably. Very cool. I mean, what a song lyrically, too. Everything's great, the music obviously, but his voice, That is the highlight.
Thank you very much.
Oh, okay. I was wondering who's gonna say where it was, but yeah, this song, like I was saying, everything is great about Soundgarden, but Chris Cornell's voice is really the thing that excites me, and I feel like probably a lot of people feel that way when listening to Soundgarden or Audioslave. I mean, there are a lot of different highlights, and it depends on the song what really sticks with you. But Chris Cornell is always like amazing. That's all. That's the only way to word it. It's just amazing. But with that being said, I am gonna scooch over and see what I can find about the song itself. From the lyrics, I just kind of feel like it's somebody that is more maybe a loner, maybe kept to themselves, doesn't like dealing with people, doesn't like really going out into the world too much, whether that be a literal thing or just metaphorically speaking, and that you're always trying to keep going despite, you put yourself out there and it doesn't work out, or you put yourself out there and you just kind of hate dealing with everything. That's what I get from it. But I mean, the one more time around might do it. I feel like that's, kind of signifying that you're going to try again, even though this time was a fail. If that makes any sense. But let's find out. Let's find out the proper meaning. This is from genius.com, and you guys probably know I love genius.com. This is not sponsored. I just love their pages because usually when I go to their site to look at lyrics to a song, if you scroll to the bottom, it has information about it, and it seems to pull from like articles and interviews and stuff with the actual artist. I'll link it below in case you want to just read it yourself or see what I'm talking about, but I will read it to you. So it says, "The Day I Tried to Live is a somewhat fatalistic song about trying to do one's best and failing despite having the best intentions. It does contain undercurrents of optimism, as vocalist and primary songwriter Chris Cornell explained. It's about trying to step out of being patterned and closed off and reclusive, which I've always had a problem with. It's about attempting to be normal and just go out and be around other people and hang out. I have a tendency to sometimes be pretty closed off and not see people for long periods of time and not call anyone. It's actually, in a way, a hopeful song. A lot of people misinterpreted that song as a suicide note song, taking the word live too literally. I feel like I can see where that would be the case, but I do look at it more as a hopeful song, like you'll try again, even if it didn't, like I said, work out today, you will try again. And then he also said, with The Day I Tried to Live, the attitude I was trying to convey was that thing that I think everyone goes through where you wake up in the morning and you just don't know how you're going to get through the day. And you kind of just talk yourself into it. You may go through different moments of hopelessness, wanting to give up, or just wanting to get back into bed and say F it. But you convince yourself you're going to do it again. And maybe this is the last time you're going to do it, but it's once more around. And yeah, I mean, I feel like this song really does kind of paint the picture of the hesitation or the nervousness to do that thing again, but then also has the encouragement of, like maybe one more time and then it'll feel how it's supposed to feel, or I'll feel how I'm supposed to feel, But yeah, this is another good one, and I hope you guys enjoy when I read a little bit extra about the songs. I think most of you do. I know some just watch the reaction and then tune out, and that's fine. But for me, I love to read about the songs as much as I can, and just kind of, especially if I can find stuff where the artists themselves talked about it, because as cheesy as this sounds, I really do think, and this is just on any level, just being a human, I feel like, you don't have to be like a major celebrity or artist or anything else. You could like read your poetry at like a poetry club in a cafe or something like that. And I just think it's really cool, and it's really brave of people to share anything that they're going through and put it out there and think maybe somebody else can relate to this. Because I feel like with Soundgarden, with Chris Cornell, pretty much with anything he's involved in, I always see comments on the video itself, sometimes on my video, where people are like, this song saved my life when I was, a teenager, or when I was 20, or going through this or going through that. And I feel like it really does. Like, it's a simple song, and I feel like we all could relate to this at some point in our life on whatever scale that is. but it just takes like somebody sitting down and writing about what they're going through to connect with others, and I love that. But with that being said, my computer just shut down on me randomly, and I'm gonna take that as a sign to end the video that I've been yapping a little too long. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Be sure to let me know what you want me to check out next, whether it's from Soundgarden or anybody else. I really appreciate you guys being here with me for these deep dives, and I know you guys enjoy the songs just as much as I do, so it's really, really fun. All right. I will end this here for real, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.